Hello. Are you bored? I'm a little bored. I literally fell asleep last night thinking about doing this. It is now 7:40 in the morning. It is AM, I promise. I woke up about an hour and a half ago wanting to just do this. Of course, I had to eat something first and play with my dog first and feed my dog first and take my dog out first. So now I'm ready to do this. I fell asleep last night, so bored. I don't want to follow a pattern. I love following patterns. I just don't feel like it right now. I need to break up the monotony. So I don't feel like following a pattern. I don't feel like picking up one of my projects and working on them. You know, I've kind of got a little bit of whip fatigue going right now. So I want to do something really stupid and wasteful. Does that sound like fun? I challenge other crocheters out there watching and other crochet YouTubers to do this. So do me a favor and tag your favorite crochet YouTuber in the comments. Hopefully they will do this too and beat my time. I want to see how long does it take to chain up an entire ball of just regular old Red Heart Super Saver. If you are not in the US, just your common regular kind of like default value brand that is most known in your region. This one here comes with 364 yards. It is 7 ounces, 198 grams, or 333 meters. It calls for a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, which I have. I not only want to see how long does it take me, how fast of a crocheter am I when it comes to the old chain stitch. I want to know how many chains using the hook they call for, how many chains is in one Red Heart Super Saver 364 skein of yarn minus the tail I will not be chaining up. I have my timer. My battery is pretty low, but I'm going to keep everything honest. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and plug this in. It's 7:43. At 8 o'clock a.m., I will be back. And we're going to start. I probably should have mentioned, I'm also going to be marking every, I don't know if it's going to be every 50th chain or every 100th chain. I think I might start off doing every 50th chain. But I've gotten over the years pretty good about counting out 100 chains pretty quick without needing to mark the 50th. So it might be every 100th. Either way, I'm going to be marking my chains as I go because I do want to count the chains. You may be asking yourself, what the beep does this have to do with vintage? Nothing. This has nothing to do with vintage crochet. I just need a break from the monotony, yet I want to film. So what does one do whenever they don't want to follow a pattern? They don't feel like making a project, but they want to crochet and they want to film and they have a crochet channel. Well, they do dumb stuff like this. Because why not, you know? Everybody's allowed to have a free day, a fun day at work. Bring your kid to work day. Wear your pajamas to work day. This is a wear your pajamas to work day kind of a video. Why not? And if you're new to the channel, if you came for the lulz and because you want to break up your monotony too, be sure to subscribe because I have a lot of really cool vintage and antique crochet patterns. I do mystery patterns. Some folks in the comments will fill you in if you have any questions, but I have mystery patterns. It's 7:58 now. We are at 62% and we are ready to go. Here we go. Just got to wait for exactly 8 o'clock. 7:58. 7:59. Okay. I want to like prop this up with something. Bottle of nail polish. Make it easier to see. Oh, okay, I have to keep my hands kind of low, I guess. If I raise my camera up, yes, okay, I can work a little elevated this way. And we're almost there. Almost. I wonder if I need to keep this propped up on both sides with my nail polish. Come on now. Okay, 8 o'clock. All right, so if any other YouTubers want to try this out, you do not get to recake your ball first. You do not get to unwind it and leave it in a nice loose pile. You have to work it straight from the manufacturer as is like that. Just like how I'm doing, where it's going to be a struggle to pull. It may catch a knot with itself on some occasions. Them's the breaks you have to deal with. I'm just using regular tension. I'm not pulling it tight. I'm not working it loose on purpose. Just going. Some notifications may pop up while this phone is not activated to make calls. It still has all of my news apps and email, and so hopefully nothing will be legible. Okay, I am going to go ahead and finish watching this Simply Now Logical video. You guys let me know if you watch her. She's been on YouTube for absolute ever. I'm watching some of her older stuff, her 4, 5, and 6-year-old videos. But anyways, okay. I have not been counting. All right, I gotta go. I have to recount this. That's going to count against my time because I need to count this. I'm going to count real quick. Okay, I'm back. Here we go. Okay, so I balled it up to make it a little more manageable and easier to work with, and it looks like a funfetti cake pop. Let's just keep going. That last bit there was almost 100. I decided to stop at 90, leaving that little bit of a tail. All right, now it's time to count how many chains. So 3 hours, 1 minute, and 11 seconds, 11.84 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna just write that part down. That is 90. And I'm gonna remove the stitch markers as I go. So here we go. So I already have that's 90. Okay. So 1, yeah, my son's pill alarm went off. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, and then 90. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna see if I can cake this up, but let's just count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 10,000. 11,800. 11,890. 11,890 chains in 3 hours and 1 minute and 11 seconds. Now, I'm not going to be able to get the lid on that. Let's see if I can cake this up. Of course, I don't have a tripod, so I'm not going to be able to set that up in a way for you to see, but I'm going to go ahead and try to cake it up. Okay, so I'm just going to move everything without knotting it up into a bowl. Why did you get stuck under the bowl? Okay. I'm probably going to have to do this in 2 bowls. Yes. I lost the end or the beginning. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. So I've already got my ball winder set up on my table. So here we go. Well, I was able to cake it up. Now let's see how it crochets. Okay, first things first, I've got to secure this in here. There we go. All right. I'm going to try this hook here. I don't even know what size this hook is. I don't know. Well, it's bigger than a 9. That's the biggest gauge I got. Gauge-er. So let's see how this works. This is a vintage made-at-home hook that I bought on eBay a while ago. I'm probably going to need a bigger hook. Who knows? Oh, it feels funny. Very stiff. Feels very stiff and rigid in the hands. It'll make for a great bag, though, I think. Yeah, not the most pleasant to work with. Got to get used to it. You can get used to just about anything, right? Just a matter of getting used to it. Now let's see how it works. Going up a row, how it looks. Merlin, stop. He loves to yell at people. Walking down the street first thing in the morning. He sticks his nose out that window and starts growling at people. Yeah, it's very stiff, but man, yeah. Look at that. Oops. Lee, all I do is bump this camera today. It feels awkward here. That's where it feels the most awkward. I wonder if there's another way I can hold this, like maybe like this. I feel like I don't have any kind of grip on it that way. I'll work a couple of double crochets too, in the next row up. But I just had to see how this was going to work up. It's a little bit rigid, a little bit slow going, a bit like working with a really chunky cord. It doesn't quite slide through the hand so easy because it's a bunch of chains, you know. But it's doing the job. I would say whatever size hook this is perfect. Bigger than a 9. Okay, so let's do some double crochets. Really awkward. Let's do some link double crochets because I don't like those big gaps. See how that's going to look. Yeah, it's a lot like working with almost like with a thick chunky twine that's not so itchy. It's just got the stiffness and the rigidityness of like working with a thick twine cord, only minus the irritation to your skin without all that rough itchiness. It's not soft and smooth, but it's not as rough as, say, a twine. I think I like the link double crochet better than the double crochet with this thick, stiff stuff. I'll work it all the way to the end and we'll take a look at it. There we go. Yeah, it is very stiff. You can bend it and it'll, I mean, you get what I'm saying. It's very stiff. So it would make for, oh, you know what this would make good for? Like a floor rug or even a crochet basket. This would be great for a crochet basket. So if you like busy work and you have got some yarns that are whole, you know, you haven't played with them, and you just aren't crazy about them, they've been sitting on your shelf for a couple of years, spend 3 hours to turn one whole ball into a chain over and over again, and you have enough to make yourself like a basket or a rug. Look at that. Definitely no kind of wearable, but a household item, 100%. Man, can you imagine this in cotton, though? That would be so cool. I have to figure out something to make with this. I'm kind of I'm almost intrigued by the basket. I've got a bunch of yarn that has been on my shelf for, I mean, a minimum of 2 years. And I can just I don't know. Justin knows how to make chain stitches. Maybe I can talk Justin into chaining me up a cake or two. And I can come up with some kind of basket pattern. Those are pretty easy. Ooh, this is actually pretty neat. So I'm going to let it go here. I do hope you guys give this a try. I hope some other YouTubers out there give it a try. See what they think, if they come to the same stitch count as me. I mean, everybody's tension is different. And see if they can do it faster than me, which I believe they probably can. And again, that was 11,890 chains and 3 hours, 1 minute, and 11 seconds. We can ignore the milliseconds. That's fine. So there we go. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, curing my boredom, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.